Hey, it's Scott from DTF Tech Gurus. We've had some requests for printer preferences and which equipment we prefer. So today we're doing an overview of the X5 printer dryer from Imperial DTF. We just want to make a note that we do not sell the equipment. We sell no equipment and we sell no ink film and powder. At DTF Tech Gurus, we only do service and support. And obviously we have our favorite piece of equipment. The reason it's our favorite, we're going to cover in the video, but we've been working on this particular line of equipment for almost 5 years. So we know it cold, we're very comfortable with it. We have a relationship with the manufacturer and we are factory certified to install and train and support on this machine. So let's get into it. We want to show you some of the key features. One of the most common questions we get asked during installations and training and service calls is usually color. How do I get better color? How do I find the right color? It seems like a mystery, but we work very closely with the folks at Wasatch Softrip. Really like that interface, love that RIP platform, and here's why. We can hunt the exact color and variants of that color simply by going into the color generator and the color neighborhood. So I've queued up a few files. I just want to show you what they look like. We're going to get the job printing here. Go. The first file that you are going to see is a shade, 50 different color patches of a Kelly green or an Irish green. What's important to know about this is we opened up our Pantone book, we found the color we wanted, and we punched it into Wasatch. It then gives you variants of all of those colors in and around that target color automatically. So let me zoom and get you a better view here. Purposely kept the white from printing so you can see the color. You're able to control the color value by delta E, so how close you want to get to the target or how far away from the target you want to get. And then underneath each one of these printed swatches, see if I can get in here, is your RGB value. There you go, now you can see it. So all you have to do is take that RGB value of the best looking swatch that you find out of this whole gamut, plug it into your artwork, and you will reproduce that same color every single time. Now coming up right behind this, you will see gradient color charts. This actually comes out of Wasatch's Color Atlas generator, and I think you can go upwards of 100 pages. I think I just printed 6 different color charts, but you can see all of the different shades. So you can actually be very precise like the first target and just look for one particular color, or you can fire a spread and get everything from what's almost pure black in that top right corner down to a very light version of green. And there's, like I said, dozens and dozens and dozens of color pages that you can print out. Now during the purchase of an X5, if you contract us to come in and do the installation and training, we cover all of this. We can even help adjust your profile so that your colors are a little bit closer to the intended values coming out depending on the input file. So really nice to know that all of this is inside of the RIP software with Wasatch. And you don't get that with every RIP software. Some of these RIP packages just simply allow you to rip and print, and they really don't have a very strong color engine. But again, the folks and the team at Wasatch hit a home run and built all of these tools in there. So easy for us to use. Look at that. Look at all of those RGB values underneath those color swatches. You have an endless array of colors if you choose the right machine and if you get the right RIP software. So it makes color matching a lot easier and a lot less frustrating. There's a lot of companies out there that are just selling the printer and then some that are just selling the dryer. We went through this back in the DTG days where you buy this really expensive DTG machine. I used to work for two of those companies that were really big DTG manufacturers, and always the dryer came from somebody else. So when you had curing issues and your shirts were washing out, of course the printing people blamed the dryer and the dryer people blamed the ink or the printer. So when you buy as a package, especially from Imperial, you get everything together. And if your printer goes down, we don't blame the dryer, and vice versa. If your transfers are washing off, we don't blame the powder. And there's a solution for everything, but it's a lot easier and it's more streamlined when you buy both components from the same person. The other thing is parts. Make sure that when you talk to your distributor about buying this, that they have parts in stock. And again, one of the reasons we endorse Imperial is because not only do they stock machines, they stock parts. And then above and beyond that, we have you covered for everything else. We have service and support covered from top to bottom, whether it be the community chat forum, support videos, articles. We have decision trees, like diagnosing trees. Really, it's a joint effort to pull all of this off and have it come together. So I would never buy the dryer separate from the printer or vice versa. Always look for them in a package.